What's up, nerds? Today, I'm looking at the Retro Q Bluetooth speaker by
8Bitdo.
But is it worth it? Let's find out together. Over the past couple years, has become one of my favorite third-party manufacturers' controllers. Recently, we looked at the 8Bitdo arcade stick, and I've been wanting to do a review of the N30 Pro controller, but my dog peed on mine, and I've been too afraid to take it out of the rice because I don't think it's gonna work. But as soon as I get another one, I promise we'll take a look at it. It was awesome while it lasted. 8Bitdo is probably known best for their retro-themed aesthetics. Just taking a look at the Retro Cube, you can see that it's based heavily off of the NES. On the very top of the speaker, there's a D-pad. Pushing up turns the system on and off. Left and right double as a volume up and volume down, as well as a skip forward and skip backwards, and hitting down will either play or pause your audio selection. On all four sides are red speaker grills that look like A and B buttons on the original NES controller, and of course it's a cube and the edges are reminiscent of the NES's controller design. And on the back, of course, we have a mini USB port for charging with a power indicator light next to that, a Bluetooth light that stays solid blue when it's connected, flashes blue when it's searching, and of course an aux-in port just in case you don't want to use the Bluetooth. On the bottom, you'll find some legal jargon, some FCC stuff, and 4 rubberized feet that help it to stay in place. When I originally bought this, I bought it for my car, and the rubberized feet were really great for just sticking it on top of my dashboard and letting it sit there while I was in traffic, and it wouldn't go anywhere. That was really nice. Now, in the package, it did come with a USB and an aux cable, but I went ahead and threw those away because those were just kind of cheap, generic cables, which is really disappointing because the controller came with this nice gray branded USB cable. And I guess they just didn't care enough to throw it in with this, but really any cable will charge it, and now that my controller's dead, I guess, yeah, a brand new nice controller. The build quality of this thing is pretty solid. Of course, it's made of plastic all around, the button's plastic, the housing's plastic, with the exception of the speaker grills. Those are a metal. I don't know what the metal is, but it's definitely metal, probably a nickel. And of course the rubberized feet on the bottom. The D-pad has a nice response and a gentle bounce back after you push it down. It's really nice to have that tactile feedback to know that you've pressed in the button and given the cube the command to turn on, pause play, whatever it might be. And even though I've dropped this a couple times, I don't feel like it's fragile. Obviously it's plastic and it might break, but again, the build quality is solid and it's a decent plastic that feels very much like the plastic they use in the controllers. And it just feels good in the hand. It doesn't feel like it's breaking. No, of course, the real question here is how does it sound? Pretty darn good.
An X input to D input and an XY to D-pad switch, a turbo button, the pair button, which will be important when you're trying to pair the NES30 arcade stick with a device, and of course a select, and a big old start button. The joystick and the buttons have a nice...
It's definitely loud enough to fill a small room, and even, like I said, my car. So it's really great for the commute, maybe your office, and if it's close enough to you, sure, it might provide some good sound while you're outside. Now, the sounds that come out of this are nice and crisp, whether you're listening to music or something dialogue heavy like a podcast. And it's definitely loud enough to fill a small room, so if you want to listen to an audiobook or something of that nature, like while you're cleaning, or while you're doing something like that, it's definitely going to be louder than your phone and fill more of the room that you're in. One thing to keep in mind that this isn't the biggest speaker in the world, so you need to keep your expectations in check. This is going to be good for, say, music, like background music, or like I said, when you're at home cleaning by yourself. But if you're trying to have a party with a lot of friends over, I know, what are friends? And this might not be adequate to fill that environment, but it's still a really nice addition to fill a quiet room with audio, or like I said, your car, or even just to sit on your desk as a conversation starter. You know, I would put this speaker in the same category as the JBL Clip, and while the JBL Clip is definitely better on the audio quality side of things, I would say that the 8Bitdo is absolutely kicking its butt as far as aesthetics go. Now, 8Bitdo does sell a red and blue twin pack that is obviously Switch themed. And those two actually daisy chain their Bluetooth, so they play in stereo over Bluetooth. However, I haven't heard the greatest things about that one, so I can't really be sure or recommend it if you're looking for a stereo Bluetooth solution, only because I haven't tried it out, nor have I read good things about it. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you got any value. Also, if you plan on getting one of these, go ahead and check the links in the description below. I also left links to the dual pack down there, just in case you do want to pick that one up. In the comments below, let me know if you plan on picking up this speaker, or if you already have the speaker, or even if you can verify whether or not there's a latency between the Bluetooth connection of the twin pack. Don't forget to tune in next time, where we're going to take a look at some more nerdy knickknacks and geeky gear, the best that the internet has to offer. Thank you so much again, and have a good one.